that's what we need.
That's right.
So we need our young people to get there and vote and get to help spread the word. And that's going to do great things for Lowndes County. And also he was talking that we have a lot of people that's telling their kids not to change from the city they come from to Lowndes County. But we can talk to them and tell them, hey, if you're going to be here during that time, you can change your vote. You can change your vote from one city to the next.
And back again.
And back again. So there's no, don't say you have to just leave Atlanta and go to Atlanta.
A lot of people don't know that.
Just go ahead and vote in the balance and go back, change it back to Atlanta or wherever you come from. Okay? So we appreciate you, Tyler.
Yeah.
Just let the other Democrats know that, hey, we need you all. You all don't need us, but we definitely need you all. Okay? Yes, ma'am.
We're gonna update the shop for t-shirts.
We are getting t-shirts. Yes, ma'am. I didn't bring it tonight, but it's, we're getting t-shirts. And that was one thing I was asking us when we was at the executive fest. Well, we probably did have t-shirts to sell. Next event we have, we're not gonna go out and buy no 500 or 600 t-shirts. We're gonna go out and buy a few to have just to make a few dollars. Because we don't wanna go in the hole and just have t-shirts left over. And if you don't put it in a year on them, you can buy a bunch of t-shirts. Just don't put a year on them. The year is really not necessary.
So you're gonna ask how many a year want to buy? We should know that.
Yeah, how many here wanna buy a t-shirt?
Yeah, t-shirts before.
I got one.
You talking about executive board too? Yeah.
I got one.
Sell
We've
some
already
at
got
the,
I have two.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
We
get some
good.
t-shirts. We'll get some t-shirts.
Yeah, a lot of people want them.
They don't
Yeah.
cost, they don't cost
Yeah.
us $5 or $6.
Yeah.
So we'll get some t-shirts.
Yeah.
For the next outing that you see the Lowndes County Democrats when we're out, you will see the officers in a white polo shirt with Lowndes County Democrats on the back and a logo on the front. They've already agreed, most of them agreed to buy their shirts. If you don't want to buy them, that's fine. But I've already purchased them. They're already being printed. So that's a done deal. Understand? Yes, ma'am.
Just wanted to make a point about the t-shirts. It is a really great idea because a lot of my friends may not come to, or the people I could get to come, may not come to something like the barbecue. It's a lot easier to ask them, hey, you want a t-shirt?
Yep, okay. We can get some t-shirts, that's not a problem. Maybe you wanna, like, the t-shirt he had on was dark blue. It was a nice t-shirt.
What does it say?
The old t-shirt you used to
It was
wear.
the old t-shirt that you guys had. That's what William had on. It was the one with the with the donkey and everything. It was blue.
It
Yes.
was a nice shirt.
Very nice. One of the people that
Y'all be satisfied with that shirt?
was very nice. I would love to have one.
All right, Willie, you'll see it.
We young boy designs, you know, different kind of shirts.
But we ain't waiting on you to get no design. Okay. I think I've already talked about that $25 dues to pay our bills, so we all understand that, so there's no sense in doing that. Can I, anyone wish to be heard? I think I saw a motion come in, so you came in late, you get back to share a few words to
I'm good.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Hello, everyone.
I want to give everybody an opportunity to speak.
It's good.
I apologize. We did go to Mama's Street.
April Fools.
Yep. That's a good April Fool.
What is the story
Okay. I received a phone call from Mr. Sharper stating that he needed the space that we were using because his business is enlarging. So he needed that space because the place that he had was small, so he needed the room that we had. But on the other hand, then he said that he would talk to Roger Lowndes to see if he could get us a cheaper rate of paying for the the smaller room. So he took about a minute to call me back, he said, Roger Gold charged us $500, which I know we weren't going to accept it. We want a place that, you know, well, that wasn't gonna work. So when that happened, I just took on myself to try to find a place that was have a meeting.
And
So-
Mom Jude's doesn't let us meet here.
Yeah, and I thought about it one time, I went to a meeting at Mama June, so I went to Mama June, young lady pulled the book out, she wrote us down for this month and next month. And then we had a meeting, and I found out a lot of people don't wanna go to Mama June, don't wanna go to the church. So they were going to the Holiday Inn for $50. I thought about it, $50 not that bad. We can handle $50, we can do it. So then I went to Holiday Inn, the Holiday Inn, Mary Kay had that building, had Holiday Inn reserved for the next 3 or 4 months. And she says, this is another one of their hotels, their Williams Hotel, so we come over here, so I came over here, $50 for this room for 1 hour is not
Not
bad.
bad.
Aren't there places where we could meet for free, like the public library?
No, ma'am, we can't use the public library.
Why not?
Because we're a political organization.
Now, did you look at their, I was
Their
actually
charter?
looking online, and it says meeting rooms, groups with religious or political affiliation may conduct business meetings. However, religious services and partisan political uses are, does that count as us?
Yes, that's right.
Extremely.
Being an elected official,
We don't start all this talking. We gonna get out, we ain't gonna start all this talking. But anyway, ma'am, Dr. Marks, he said, well, have you tried the library? I said, no. I said, then he told me about the person that runs the library. I said, well, you know, you called him. He called the guy told him, no, we couldn't use it. Not as a political organization, they were trying to talk to public, whatever. So that killed that. That's when I started looking at other places. Okay?
And what was the problem with Mama June's? I'm sorry, I don't understand that.
People just, the word I got, people just didn't want to go, some people just, food smell, it kind of makes some people sick, and so, it might be 1 or 2 or whatever.
It's just very
So,
difficult to hear there.
Yeah, it's not that loud.
That's true.
so that's, so we just.
And the city is tight.
$50 for this room right here, I think is a good deal.
So this is where we'll be henceforth, here,
We will be here
until otherwise notified.
to whatever,
And
Otherwise notified.
we'll otherwise notify, yeah. Now, if we outgrow this room, then I will go into the Holiday Inn, because that is the ballroom. Holiday Inn is 2 times this size, and it's the same $50. Somebody else had their hand up?
Well, I just gonna comment on Mama June. As everybody indicated, it's a little tight, you know, to have a meeting, and it's not really conducive. We're growing now.
Yeah.
You know, at that time, 2 years ago, we only had 15, 10, 12 people. But we're growing now.
Okay.
And it was a little tight at that time,
Okay.
you know.
Well, I think this is a good place.
This observation.
Yes, sir.
No, I was going to address Friday. I wonder, sometimes the family asks me to serve this capacity because they want to stop talking. And now I got to sit here and act like I don't want to say anything. I love to talk.
No, you can be quiet.
I just enjoy talking, and I hung up on something I don't know, and this young lady's been saying, sounding like she'd like to do this, so I'll be talking to her a little later on. But I like what I hear, but I just wanted to make one suggestion. I thought, you know, it might be good if we would design some flyers on just a little 8.5 by 11. Let's get out a bunch of those and give, you know, each member take 10, 25, keep them in your car. And as you move around in the communities, around people and stuff, just hand them to them with elections coming up. That's on the ground. We got to do some ground level stuff, some work on the ground so people can actually see what we're doing.
That's right.
When we go to them and ask them for money, we can hand them this little sheet to tell them kind of what we're doing, and that would be a way that we can really reach a lot of people. And the tickets, I'm glad that we are going to do the ticket thing. I also talked with Andy a little bit today. I don't know whether he minds me saying this or not, but I told him we could do a master raffle somewhere, maybe have 2 large fundraisers a year. So we can put some money in the
Yes.
treasury, and then
Yes.
sometimes we're gonna do some things now. Some of your pockets are heavier than your pockets are heavier than my pocket. But we might have to make contribution once or twice a year.
Yes.
To some degree. It doesn't have to be anything large.
Right.
But a lot of small contributions can help make this organization move. Because I'd like to see us really move and get ourselves out there and let people know. There's a lot of Democrats in Lowndes County and surprised that so many people are not involved in this thing now that we see all of what's going on now, and we're sitting at home, and you can get in the biggest conversation about what's going on in the leadership of this country. But when it comes down to coming together and talking about it, like we're doing right here, we're so few. And this is where we need to be so we can plan a strategy for working with these things. So maybe we'll consider doing some flyers where we can just, all of us leave here with a handful of flyers and just distribute them throughout the community so we can put them in the hands of people. Who's being elected, who's campaigning for what office, and whatever information we have, let's get it out there to people. $12 a day at a time, you can't depend on them. If it wasn't for my wife, I wouldn't take it. I think she'd take it for 2 reasons. She wouldn't know how many bodies the rap has on Friday. and the rest of it is
I'm gonna say this about what you just said about the flyers, and I'm not just saying it because she's here, but when Councilwoman Vivian Cody ran for her city council seat, I have never seen, I've seen a lot of candidates work hard in small towns and cities and what have you, but she really worked her district. I mean,
She did. I've seen it with my own eyes. She did.
she not only knocked on doors
Yep.
once a week, but every day. She walked them streets. She was steady walking the streets and doing everybody else, knocking on doors. And then, you know what she did the day, the Sunday before election? She gave some her little nephews or some kids in the neighborhood a couple of dollars and a whole handful of white paper and said, go put these out of your box.
That couple having a big family, they don't have that.
Yeah. See, that's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. We can do the same thing. That's what he's talking about. That's what we got to do if we want to sell this product. We got to do the same thing. We all got to work and be a part of the team. Can't put them up, put them on the windshield of the car or whatever, or put it in somebody's hand. That's fine. However she got it, but she got the word out. Over there at IGA, she wore them out because I was over at IGA. I'm over there talking to all these people, and the lady looked at me, she just looked at me. I kept on talking. She said, yeah, I know her. That's my sister, so. I said, sure, God, I said nothing bad about her. But that's what we gotta do. That's what we got to do. Yes, sir.
Chairman, you're exactly right. City Councilwoman, Cody. To give you a case in point, the day of the election, only two of this Democrat members went out there and worked all day long. I was at Mildred Hunter Center, and Councilwoman was working also at Wolfman. So everybody else, wherever they were, that was their business, but they didn't do any work. So you're exactly right.
That's right.
You know, she was out there working alone all day long, free.
Yes, sir.
While we're talking about literature, pass out, flyers, stuff, design some kind of a quick sheet of what the Lowndes County Party supports.
Right.
We have our issues page on our website, we can start with that. But just a quick thing so that when we canvass, has all our contact information, why they should vote different.
I think she hears. She in the back. Public relations, she is.
Do we have a
Let me-
mission statement?
So that's why the reviewing the bylaws is so important, because that includes our platform. And our platform is what we believe in. And then all of our communications and, which includes anything written, but also any kind of presentations, any kind of community outreach, we'll know what to say to people. And we're gonna prepare, you know, an elevator speech, a 30-second speech that somebody can give and say, when somebody asks, well, what do you all stand for? We can respond. So that's why if anyone's interested in sitting on the bylaws committee that Dr. Gear has offered this year, we really appreciate it because it's important. It's essential. It's the core of our communications plan.
But you had a hand up.
And I'll say this, that the mission, the vision of the organization, of the party is being laid out within the work that we're doing, that strategic planning. It's gonna lay out what the message is, how we get the message out, lots of things that you all are saying here is in line with the work that's being done right now to lay out how we do what we wanna do and what we say we're doing. So that'll lay the work. So in the bylaws committee, we'll just be putting it in there because it'll, you know, and revising and reviewing. But other than that, that's the work we're doing. So we're doing the right work in those meetings.
That's the path we had Saturday, that's the path on the 13th. And once Dr. Gear is satisfied, I'll repeat it again, once she's satisfied, we need to go over and she's gonna come forward, and our next meeting in May or whenever, she's gonna have 45 minutes of that meeting time to explain everything the training that we're into right now. So we all know how to go out and present, how to talk about the Democratic Party, okay? Yes, ma'am.
I was just wondering to, can we use that app that we use when we because it comes from school.
Y'all get together on that.
Okay.
Okay, anybody else want to be heard? Any other member want to say, have something to say? Yes, sir.
I don't know if y'all remember that, well, first you remember that I was worried about would East Loss pass. Fortunately it did.
What now?
East Block.
East Loss. Remember East Loss, we were worried it might not pass, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it did, fortunately.
yeah.
Okay, y'all remember, it's been a while now, almost 7 years coming up, when Lost first was on the ballot last time, it failed. This was partly because there was a real boondoggle in there. But when it came up again on the November ballot, it didn't really pass by a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so given that there's a lot of things in there that we probably want, it might be good to know what's in there and how to tell people it's a good thing. One of the biggest things that's likely to be in there is water and wastewater for the city of Valdosta to the tune of about $40 million, which I personally think is a good thing. Valdosta needs to finish cleaning up its act, which is not a lot on, needs to do more. If y'all would like to know, hear a lot about this, April 10th, this Wednesday of next week at 6 p.m. The thing's going to happen. It's never happened before. Valdosta City Council is meeting with 12 downstream counties in Florida who are very upset about this wastewater situation. So that might be something of interest, especially to anybody running for the Valdosta City Council or mayor who might want to know about those issues so they talk about them in their election.
Definitely.
Anybody else have anything?
What time is that?
6 p.m.
6
6
o'clock?
p.m. April 10th, Valdosta City Hall Annex.
Okay, thank you.
Anybody, Will, go ahead.
The membership cards were handed out tonight. So if you take these for this year, please get your membership card in the back. Please look at your name, make sure it's not misspelled, and if you're not happy with it, please come to me and we'll fix it.
Anybody else have anything? Okay, we have 50-50 drawing tickets. Anybody want to buy a 50-50 drawing ticket? Do we have the drawing?
Yeah, let me
How you
put a
doing?
dollar in. I'm open.
Tickets.
Get a price, please.
I don't know how much are they.
$1.
Oh. I didn't think I had any cash for a year.
And while they're doing that, let me just explain about the flag that you see leaning in the corner. That's the old flag.
Another flag.
That's the old flag. We had to order a base for the flag. And when I came in, we put the flag together. The flag with the two poles together was taller than this room. So now we have to go and cut the poles off at the bottom to make sure it'll fit in the next place when we come back in the next time. And also tape it off at the bottom, but now we do have a page. We do have a piece of our flag. So we'll be leaving it on.
I'll be listening for you.
Anybody else got anything about people buying tickets?
How many tickets have you?